Hi everyone, comic book reviewer here. This time reviewing on Sonic the Hedgehog, issue number 85, IDW comic review. Now, we're pretty much on issue 85, and after getting the introduction of Sage into the IDW comics, we're basically seeing a feud between the Perfect Child and Pinocchio. So, let's get on with the story. And the story kicks off literally after issue 84, where we see, obviously, Belle saying, "Gears and grinds? This place is a nightmare to get through." "Nah, Belle, it's pretty cool. I'd say it rocks even." And we even say knows that despite hardly knowing Sonic, and obviously after kind of asking Belle if obviously Sonic is always like this, but we kind of see how Sonic wants to kind of learn more about the area in that, but of course have to kind of figure out who's sort of pulling the strings on Metal Sonic. And as soon as they get to this sort of workshop, and we even see how Sage says they were never bought online to begin with. Your sympathy is misplaced. And we even see how Sonic decides to kind of investigate further, and of course finds out someone has their room, their mobile TVs, and a weird coffin. And as soon as Sonic opens it open, he ends up in this other like sort of area. And we even see how obviously Belle has to help Sage with the catalogue of any sort of Eggman sort of tech that was missing or that has been found. And of course we even see how both Belle and Sage arguing that like simple sisters. One being the bit of the smarter one and a bit of a snarky, but the one trying to do good but gets easily annoyed. And even Sage makes a good point that Belle was only created during Eggman's little Mr. Tinker phase. And we even see Belle saying, "I honestly don't know who is worse at this point, you or Metal Sonic." And we see right away Metal kind of showing up, and we even see how, despite Sage trying to get Metal to stop, we see right away something's not right, and knows that obviously if she ends up getting damaged, it could be costly. And we even see how Belle tries to kind of save her sister, but we even see right away something's stopping Metal. But of course, we see how obviously Belle gets one of the Eggman techs, rides on Motorbud to get away. And we even see obviously Sonic trying to wonder where obviously where is everyone. And we even see right away Sonic noticing some creepy voice. And as soon as he tries to investigate the area, he ends up meeting his doppelganger, saying, "Gotcha. Why don't you yourself?" And obviously we see how both Sage, Belle, and Motorbug try to avoid Metal Sonic, but have to kind of rely on the sort of Eggman tech that obviously Belle found. And this is a moment where both sisters finally bond, try to take down Metal. And we see how Sonic confronts his other doppelganger, saying, "Mind yourself, Master. Look, buddy, I already hit my spooky double quote today. Either let me go or quit playing around and get on with whatever your plan is." "Plan is playing. Look around, buddy." And we see they decide to speed it, and after obviously Sage, Belle, and Motorbud get the gun ready and go basically full on gun mode, they see right away that they might have done too much of a good job, but turns out Sonic did actually pull through, and after basically trying to see that if Sonic's okay. Metal gets back online, takes Sage away, and this obviously leads to Belle and Sonic and Motorbud trying to save Sage now. And this is the story. So I think my thoughts on issue 85, it's enjoyable, but it is showing you the differences between Sage and Belle. Like, Sage is meant to be seen as the favourite. She's seen as that one child who's seen as the golden idol, the heir to the Eggman Empire. Something that kind of shows deep down Eggman has more humanity and a bit more of an understanding for something that he finally created, gave him some form of being an actual parent. Belle, on the other hand, was just created by Eggman during his days as Mr. Tinker. He sees her nothing more than just a creation from his old persona, something from his old life. And this can sum up how I think some parents can view their children. One can be seen as the golden child, or one that was just there from their past. It's a tragic reminder. It's a hard truth. Something that I think we all had to face at some point in our lives. It's definitely a good issue, definitely knows what it needs to do, so it still deserves a thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.